Okay, we're going to try number 34 and number 36. We're on page 75 doing just the evens, remember. Our problem is 4 3/8 divided by 3/4 times 4/7. Now, order of operations tells us to do multiplication and division in the same step, whatever happens first, from left to right. So starting on the left, I have a division sign before a multiplication sign. That means I do division first. If you did it wrong, if you did the multiplication first and you want to pause the video, redo the problem, and then see if you get the right answer, cool, do it. I'm going to walk through all my steps right here though. All right, so first thing I'm going to need to do is I need to write my mixed number as an improper fraction. 8 times 4 is 32 plus 3 is 32 plus 3 is 35/8. Then dividing fractions is simple as pie. Just flip the second, 4/3, and multiply. Okay? All right, so I have 35/8 times 4/3. I'm looking for places where I can simplify, and I know that 4 and 8 have the same common factor of 4. 4 goes into 4 one time. 4 goes into 8 two times. If at any place you figure out your error and you want to pause the video, erase what you did and redo it, that would be a great tool. Now I'm just going to multiply numerators and denominators. 35 times 1 is 35. 2 times 3 is 6 times 4/7. All right, so now I'm again looking for places where I can make my life a little bit easier and simplify. I know that 7 and 35 has the same common factor because 7 times 5 is 35. So 7 can get simplified down to 1. 35 gets simplified down to 5. 4 and 6 get simplified. 4 goes into 4, or I'm sorry, 2 goes into 4. I said that wrong. 2 is their common factor. 2 goes into 4 two times. 2 goes into 6 three times. I end up with 5/3 times 2 ones. And I multiply numerators, multiply denominators. 5 times 2 is 10. 3 times 1 is 3. And now I just have my improper fraction of 10/3. Then I need to simplify. 10 divided by 3. I take my numerator, divide it by my denominator. I know that 3 goes into 10 three times. 3 times 3 is 9, so I have 1 left over. This 3 is my whole number. This 1 is my remainder, it's my numerator, and I use my same denominator for my original fraction, my improper fraction. My correct answer is 3 1/3. And last but not least, good old number 36. Number 36 was a meaty problem. There were lots and lots of bits and pieces to it. So I have, let me write it down, 3 4/15 divided by the product of 8 times, the product of 8 and 6 3/10. So this is in parentheses. I'm going to do this first because it's in parentheses. And the first letter of PEMDAS, P, stands for parentheses. So that's what I'm going to do first. All right. So 3 4/15 divided by, let's see, how do I rewrite this? Oh, I have to put 8 over 1 because 8 is a whole number. Now that's just an improper fraction. It's nothing to be scared about. Times 10 times 6 is 60. 60 plus 3 is 63 tenths. So far, so good. Are there any places where I can simplify? Why, yes. Yes, there are. 8 and 10 are both even numbers. If they're an even number, you can divide any even number by 2. So I'm going to do that. 2 goes into 8 4 times. 2 goes into 10 5 times. And then I have 4 over 1 times 63/5. 63, yep. Which means I've got to do 63 times 4. Or you could do it the other way. You could do 4 times 63 if it's not going to mess you up. What? 252? Oh yeah, you can do this. Over 1 times 5. 5. All right. Now we still have this little division problem, the problem of the division over here for 3 and 4/15. We are going to write 3 and 4/15 as a improper fraction. Yay! Okay, so 15, take my denominator times my whole number plus my numerator. 15 times 3 plus 4 is 49/15. Times, I'm flipping my fraction here, guys, 5 over 252. Okay. Well, so I've got this 49 here, and I've got 252. I have 5 and 15. I know that 5 and 15 have a common factor of 5. How come my thing is so dark? Let me do some lighting changes, see if that helps. That did not help one little bit. How about this? Nope. Man, my lighting in this room is just awful. I'm so sorry about that, kids. Oh, you can kind of see it there. All right, I'll keep it there. So 5 goes into 5 one time. 5 goes into 15 3 times. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if 252 is evenly divisible by 49. So 252 divided by 49. No, it is not even. There are decimals after that. That is not an even number. Okay, not a whole number. Nope. Okay. What about, what are my other factors of 49? Ooh, I know 7 times 7 is 49. So let's try. So if I divided 49 by 7, I'd get 7. I wonder if 252 can be divided by 7. So I'm going to take my handy dandy little calculator that you can't see. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. 252 divided by 7. 36. Okay, I can do that. 49 divided by 7 is 7. 252 divided by 7 is 36. And from here, we're just going to multiply numerators and multiply denominators. Okay. 7 times 1 is 7. 3 times 36. I don't know, my brain is fried. 36 times 3 is 108. Okay. One last thing I want to check. I want to know if this fraction can be simplified any more. I know that 7 is a prime number. 1 and 7 are the only factors of 7. So I'm going to try seeing, I know that 7 divided by 7 is 1, but I wonder if 108 can be divided by 7 evenly. If it can, then I can simplify. If it can't, then I'm done. So 108 divided by 7 is 15 and a bunch of little numbers. We are done. 7 over 108. Now, I do want to show you that if you were at this step, and you knew that 5 and 15 have a common factor of 5, you could simplify here. And if you didn't know that 49 and 252 had any kind of common factors, you could still do 49 over 3 times 252 and get 756. And this is almost right. The only thing that you would do would be to simplify that and divide out your sevens. So 756 divided by 7, guess what it's going to equal? Any predictions? Any predictions? 108. You can't see that right? Oh, there, kind of you could. Oh, right, it equals 108. So that's where we would get that 108. So 49 divided by 7 and 756 divided by 7 would get us still to 7 over 108. All right, that's it. We're done. Yay! Let me know if you have any questions.